rooms to corporate offices. We provide tailored designs. Get everything you need for your workspace from Bassett Office Supply, conveniently located at 2266 Ferrystone Park Highway. Transforming spaces for over 50 years. Visit us today. Nelson Towing and Recovery has been serving Martinsville, Henry County, and the surrounding areas for 45 years. We have a talented, friendly staff with almost 100 years of combined experience. All of our drivers are certified and experienced in just about any situation. Our fleet of tow trucks contains a variety of modern vehicles that will meet every possible need. We also provide roadside assistance to help you out in case you have a flat tire or run out of fuel. Nelson Towing and Recovery, 888-257-8866.
Looking for a meal that's worth the drive? Come on down to the Ridge at 342 Cherokee Camp Road in Breedsville, North Carolina. We're open Fridays through Sundays. Order supper from 5 to 9 with our famous salad and char bar. Sundays, dig into our all-you-can-eat buffet from 11 to 3. Reservations are recommended. Call 336-432-6722. The Ridge, a destination worth the drive.
My name is Patrick Sharp. I'm an attorney with the law firm of Gardner, Barrow & Sharp here in Martinsville. If you've been injured in a serious automobile collision or perhaps a minor injury with a rear end collision, we've been handling personal injury cases in the area for almost 50 years. Give us a call for a free evaluation of your case, 276-638-2455.
Hi, I'm Simone Red, President and CEO of Martinsville First Savings Bank. We would like for you all to come in and see us, see what products that we have and what we can do to serve you. And we like your business. We're a part of this community and we love our community. Martinsville First Savings Bank is located at 25 West Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia. And our phone number is 276-638-8771.
Welcome to Clarence's Steakhouse in the heart of Ridgeway, Virginia. At Clarence's, we're proud to be a family-owned restaurant where every meal feels like home. Whether you're starting your day with a delicious breakfast, enjoying a leisurely lunch, or savoring a mouth-watering dinner, we've got something for everyone. Indulge in our perfectly grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and homemade specialties that keep our customers coming back for more. Plus, our friendly staff is here to make your dining experience unforgettable. Bring your family and friends and discover why Clarence's is the place to be. Join us today for a meal that's made with love. Clarence's Steak and Seafood House, where great food and warm smiles meet. See you soon.
Southwestern Virginia Gas Company reminds you that buried utilities are all around you. Before beginning your excavation, whether you're a weekend gardener or a contractor who makes your living digging in the earth, you should always call 811 at least 48 hours prior to beginning your project. Affected utilities will be notified to mark their facilities and you can dig with confidence. There's no charge for this service and it's the law. Southwestern Virginia Gas Company, providing safe, reliable, and affordable energy since 1942.
At Zentmeyer Chiropractic, we believe you deserve to move through life pain-free. We've helped thousands of Henry County and Martinsville residents find relief from back pain, neck pain, and headaches through personalized chiropractic care. Whether you're dealing with a sports injury, work-related strain, or chronic pain, we're here to help you heal naturally. Visit us at 3652 Virginia Avenue in Collinsville, or call 276-647-5555 to schedule your consultation today. Zentmeyer Chiropractic, helping you live pain-free, one adjustment at a time.
At Autos by Nelson, we value our customers, so we sat them down to get their double take.
She bought a Bronco that was black, and about a month later, she decided she wanted a white one. And she calls me at work, said, guess what I was doing? I said, you probably trading vehicles again, which I was right.
We have probably bought 20 to 25 cars by Autos by Nelson in like over 35 years.
Together, I know we have.
Yes, maybe more.
Now introducing the Bassett Signature Package. With the addition of the horse and carriage as a transportation option to the cemetery, this package allows the family to add a level of elegance at an already difficult time. Call or come see us for all your pre-need and at-need concerns. Bassett Funeral Service, 3665 Ferrystone Park Highway, 276 629-1770.
Baptize me in the fire, call me into the flames, I want more. Baptize me in the fire, throw me into the flames, I want more.
Andrew Brooks, publisher and owner of Showcase magazine, confirmed a shocking and violent incident that occurred earlier today at the magazine's office, leaving longtime employee and community figure Lee Vogler severely injured. According to Brooks, a man identified as Shotzi Buck, though it remains unclear whether that is the individual's real name or a nickname, forced his way into Showcase's office carrying a 5-gallon bucket of gasoline.
Today, our coworker Lee Vogler was attacked in our office. An individual forced his way into our office carrying a 5-gallon bucket of gasoline and poured the gasoline on Lee. Lee attempted to flee, ran to the front of the building. The individual followed him and set him on fire. Lee identified his attacker as a man named Shotzi Buck. We don't know if that's his real name or a nickname. Lee is awake and talking.
Emergency responders were quickly on the scene. Vogler, who remained conscious and able to speak following the attack, was transported to a local medical facility and is currently en route to the burn center in Lynchburg for specialized treatments.
And en route to the burn center in Lynchburg, our hearts and prayers are with him. Everyone here at Showcase, we don't even really know what to say. We're cooperating with the police. Our associate publisher is currently being interviewed by the police at the police station. This type of senseless act of violence has to stop. You do not have the right as a human being to get upset with someone enough to lash out and attempt to harm them in any way, much less this way.
Authorities have not released any additional information about the suspect's identity or motive. The investigation is ongoing and the public is urged to come forward with any relative information that may assist law enforcement. This is a developing story and updates will be provided as more information becomes available. A Stoneville woman is facing numerous felony drug charges following a major narcotics investigation by the Rockingham County Sheriff's Office. On Monday, July 28, 2025, deputies with the Sheriff's Office Narcotics Division executed a search warrant at the residence located at 285 Belleville Drive in Stonesville, the home of 39-year-old Lakeisha Webster. During the search, investigators seized a trafficking amount of fentanyl, 35 grams, enough to potentially kill 17,500 people, according to the DEA data, along with 4 grams of cocaine, 8 grams of methamphetamine, prescription pills, Suboxone strips, 3 firearms, and U.S. currency. Webster was arrested at the scene and charged with the following offenses: felony possession with intent to manufacture, sell, and distribute Schedule I controlled substance, felony possession with intent to manufacture, sell, distribute cocaine, felony trafficking opium or heroin, felony possession of Schedule III controlled substance, misdemeanor possession of drug paraphernalia, and misdemeanor maintaining a vehicle dwelling place for controlled substances. Following her arrest, Webster was taken into the magistrates and received a $385,000 secured bond. She is currently being held at the Rockingham County Detention Facility and is scheduled to appear in Rockingham County District Court on August 19th. Authorities say the investigation is ongoing and additional charges may be forthcoming. The Rockingham County Sheriff's Office emphasized that the seizure of these substances, especially the fentanyl, likely prevented a significant number of potential overdoses, not only in Rockingham County, but throughout the surrounding communities.
You already know we double up at Autos by Nelson, and now we're taking it to the next level. You'll still receive double the warranty on all new vehicles, but now we're offering triple the peace of mind. With free towing up to 125 miles and no collision deductible at our body shop for any new or used vehicle. It's just one more way we're tripling up at Autos by Nelson. Do you know her?
Sova Martinsville encourages men to take charge of their health starting today. Focus on 4 key areas. Schedule regular checkups, eat a balanced diet, stay active, and support your mental well-being. Small, consistent steps can lead to a longer, healthier life. Whether it's hitting the gym, eating smarter, or seeing your doctor, every action counts. Let Sova help you live your best life.
Save big this summer with this exclusive offer, only available at Cunningham Tire in Bassett. Now until August 16th, you can get a $100 rebate with the purchase and installation of a set of Michelin tires from Cunningham Tire. No other local tire dealer has this exclusive offer. With over 2,700 tires in stock, you can get tires installed today. We also offer alignments, state inspections, brakes, and oil changes. Call us today to schedule your appointment, 276-629-1142. Cunningham Tire, we keep you rolling.
My name is Patrick Sharp. I'm an attorney with the law firm of Gardner, Barrow & Sharp here in Martinsville. If you've been injured in a serious automobile collision or perhaps a minor injury with a rear end collision, we've been handling personal injury cases in the area for almost 50 years. Give us a call for a free evaluation of your case, 276-638-2455.
And next we take our news coverage to Danville. The Danville Police Department has arrested Jaquan Powell, 28, in the connection with Sunday morning's homicide. Powell, who was previously identified as the suspect and the subject of an active search, is now in custody and charged with second-degree murder. Authorities have not released additional details at this time, stating that no further information is being made public as the investigation remains ongoing. In a related arrest, Darius Walters, 33, was previously taken into custody and charged as an accessory after the fact for allegedly assessing Powell following the incident. The Danville Police Department had issued a warrant for Powell and alerted the public that he may have altered his appearance. The arrest brings closure to the active manhunt thanks to part of law enforcement efforts and community cooperation. Police continue to investigate the circumstances surrounding the homicide. The department thanks the public for their assistance and urges anyone with further information to please come forward. While Powell is now in custody, anyone with related information to the case is encouraged to contact the Danville Police Department through the following methods: call 911 or to their investigators at 434-799-6508 or to their Crime Stoppers 434-793-0000. Crime Stoppers may offer cash rewards for information leading to arrests and convictions in criminal cases.
Thanks for tuning in to BTW21 Weather. I'm Chad Hall, and it is July the 30th, and it's hump day. Big shout out to Ashbrook Audiology and also Frill Equipment. As you can see, beautiful sunny skies throughout the day. Still about a 24% chance of some potential rains coming into the PM. We got a southeast wind at about 4 miles per hour. But let's take a look at south side. You take Boone's Mill, about 86 degrees, 87 all the way down to Woolwine, and then you'll see Stewart and Ararat going to be rounding off the coolest at 85 degrees. Martinsville and Ridgeway, we're going to be about 89 degrees. But we'll jump into our overnight. You're going to see those temperatures begin to cool down, about 69 degrees, all the way down to Ararat, 69. Ararat will be the coolest at 68. Looks like Martinsville, Ridgeway, Oak Level, we're going to be rounding out at about 71 degrees. Potential 17% is going to change up just a little bit, but we're still going to see those winds. They're going to die down. They're going to be roughly about 2 to 3 miles an hour. But again, you see those 71, waking up to 71 is going to feel pretty good every morning. So let's take a look at our day in general. It's going to be about 89 is going to be our high, about 71 will be our low. We're going to give today about a number 9 simply because the sun has been beautiful on this Wednesday. We still got that potential chance of some thunderstorms, about 22%. Don't feel like it's going to, you just never know about these thunderstorms, the way they come and go. But about a 2 to 4 mile an hour wind as well. But we had a 6:23 a.m. Beautiful, beautiful sunrise. And now we'll take a look at our Frill Equipment 5-day forecast. Again, today 89 degrees. And you can see Thursday, though, those thunderstorms are going to begin to come in the evening, Thursday and Friday. As you see, about 88 degrees on Thursday and about 79 degrees on Friday. You'll see really cloudy skies on Saturday, about 73 degrees. And it looks like Sunday, some of those clouds are going to begin to bounce back. You're going to begin to see about 75 degrees. Maybe a little more sunny on Sunday, but it looks like we're going to see a little bit of clouds, a little more potential rain coming in Thursday and Friday at this point if things don't change. So that's our Wednesday update here for the weather. Again, thanks to Frill Equipment for helping us out here. Give him a call for all your projects in Ashbrook Audiology. Until tomorrow, everybody have a safe and blessed Wednesday.
Relationships, they are the most precious and important thing we have in life. An uncorrected or improperly corrected hearing loss negatively affects each and every one of those relationships. Did you know that you have hearing insurance benefits available to you? At Ashbrook Audiology, we are the region's go-to providers for benefits from affordable hearing care, true hearing, and many more. Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter, Martinsville and Danville.
All right, Coach Johnson, what's your main focus right now during conditioning on this off-season training? What's your main focus for these guys?
Making sure we're being very specific on the details. We're breaking down the details. We want the guys to understand the small things matter, and that's all we're doing out here. You know, is just making sure guys are understanding how to route run, how to catch a football, how to tuck a football, things that they may think they just do naturally, but we want to get it in their minds, the small things, because in a football game on Friday nights, those small things matter. Those small things lead to wins or losses, so we're trying to do that. Pressure is something that I've always been told, pressure either busts pipes, but that same pressure can also form a diamond. Which one are you going to be? And we like to think that, man, we're ready to become diamonds and handle pressure. Pressure is something that you put on yourself, and we're not doing that. We're coming out here, we're going to play a game we love. A lot of us been doing it our whole life. This is going into my 16th year coaching. Love it. And just trying to get these guys to understand, you don't worry about pressure. Pressure is nothing but what other people talk about. We're just going to go out, have fun, play this game the right way. To get better every week, my varsity guys got a lot of returners, super excited about them. And I know they're feeling a little bit of pressure they're putting on themselves because we hadn't really performed the way we know we could the last 2 years. So they got a chip on their shoulder. We're being overlooked a little bit. So they're excited about it. And I'm excited about the group I have. I have a great group of senior leaders, great group of juniors behind them. And man, we're going to have some sophomores and maybe even a freshman step up and make some noise this year as well. Always Magna Vista, Martinsville. The hometown games are always fun. You know, a lot goes into those. Outside noise goes into those games for these kids, but for me, it's fun. It's fun seeing the community get together, and it being everybody in the community comes together. There's no problems, no issues, and we just have a good time. Joy. Every day I wake up, I'm not dreading coming to my job. I love what I do, and it's because I get to come work with guys who really love being here, but I also get to work with guys who I know they might need me. And they know, hey, there are days I need them. So they bring this job, this career brings me a lot of joy. And it's all because of the kids I get to work with, the administrators I get to work for. And it's just, I love it. Even in my past job, loved it. Same thing. You know, just being in 2 different schools in this county over 16 years, it's been awesome. And I've really loved it.
It's more than just football.
It is way more than football to me. You know, football is probably the last thing on the list if I had to create a list of why I'm here. Football is probably last, but man, I find joy in this job, and I love giving glory to God through this job. So it's awesome feeling.
We're going to take another quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. I have more news when we get back.
You no longer have to come to Lee's Tire and Wheel to have your tires installed. Come on, let's go. Let me show you how it works.
Latana de Leon translates to the lion's den in English. It refers to a place or situation that is dangerous, challenging, or intimidating, much like a lion's lair. The phrase is often used metaphorically to describe confronting difficulties or facing formidable opponents. For example, if someone says, "I'm entering the lion's den," they mean they are about to deal with a challenging situation or confront someone powerful. So it's a vivid expression that captures the idea of facing adversity head on. So right now people can go on to samiamtheonebarber.com. It's a very detailed site, easy for booking. I'm at 62 Fayette Street, Suite 114. I'm the last suite in the building.
Looking for complete office solutions? From classrooms to corporate offices, we provide tailored designs. Get everything you need for your workspace from Bassett Office Supply, conveniently located at 2266 Ferrystone Park Highway. Transforming spaces for over 50 years. Visit us today.
For nearly 30 years, Drake Extrusion offers you the personalized service and flexibility of a custom supplier. With research and development based on 2 continents, Drake is on the cutting edge of polypropylene fiber technology. We work daily with polymer suppliers to improve existing products and meet the challenge of new end uses. We not only value our products, but we also value our employees. For more information, email us at info@drakeextrusion.com or give us a call at 276-632-0159.
Hi, I'm Ginger. Welcome to Oasis Wellness Escape right here in Martinsville. We'll see you at the Oasis, located at 2559 Greensboro Road, right here in Martinsville, 276-336-3067.
Now it's time for the BTW21 Sports presented by Gym 24.
I think, we finally have a lot of experience this offseason, a lot of older guys, 4-year players, guys that understand how the process starts from beginning to end. So those guys really bought into that, and, they're here. It's been an interesting offseason already, but they've been here, they've been working. The young guys have come in, they try to hold those guys accountable, which is something we really haven't had before. That comes with experience, leadership, those things, but they've done a good job of that. They bought into the fact it's their team. A player-led team wins more than a coach-led team, obviously. So, I think that's the message we try to put on those guys for the last couple of years. They finally figured that out, and I think they're finally showing that this offseason for sure, taking ownership of the team.
We got more guys in this year. We got more team chemistry since we've been playing longer with Fielder, and we stacking on. We started from 0-10 season, then we went to 3-7. Now we're shooting for state. I said that last year, but that's always the goal. It's just really about stacking days and getting better every day.
The expectations are high. We have depth finally. We've got guys we can play different positions. We've got experience. Those things are there now. We haven't had those the last couple of years. They know that our expectations are high. We expect to be successful. We expect to win games. We expect to fight through adversity. Those are the things we didn't do in the past. We didn't stay together in tough situations. We quit when things started getting tough. We're changing districts, but the district we're going into is really tough. They're very well-coached teams, so we got to match that and be more athletic on top of that. But I do think these guys have bought into the fact that, we got to play 4 quarters, not one, hope things go well, and then if it doesn't, we quit. That's kind of been the problem here lately. But I think we're better with that. I think they understand that it's a full team concept. In the past, individuals want to get their own stats and those kind of things. Now I think they understand that it doesn't matter. The thing that matters most is having that number in the win column at the end of the day.
We've been building in the weight room, building on the field, been building on everything really, because nobody can ever be perfect, but that's what we hope to achieve in the coming up season. Physically, I think we're feeling a lot better from last season. I think we improved a lot. For me, it looks like working hard every day in practice, doing everything right, getting the little details right, just doing the little things so we can hope to achieve the big things.
Discipline, we got to increase our weight, and we can't slack off doing this, and it's all about our leaders. Like, if the seniors don't step up, then we ain't really got a team. Yeah, it's tougher, definitely. You got to make sure you up to par with everything you do. You got to be a good role model for, the freshmen and sophomores that don't really know anything yet. You really got to live to the standard,
They've come right in and fit right in. We've got a lot of, not a lot, we got a few guys that hadn't played in the last couple of years that are playing now. They've had a good impact already. The guys have meshed well with those guys. And they're tough-minded guys. That's the main thing, at least right now, when you get in the season, you'll find out who's really tough and who's not. But I think that everything's kind of meshed well together. We've got a new rule this year, 60%. If you don't make the offseason 60% of the time, you don't get to play. And I think that helps. The guys that are in and out all the time, they're not here. So that togetherness is there, and those guys really, they kind of bought in. They understand that it's an investment. They put that investment in, and they work hard for it. Our thing is we've got the skill level, we've got strength, we've got experience. We've got to have mental toughness. That's all we've talked about is mental toughness. You can't quit in the second quarter when things are tough. You can't quit in the fourth quarter when things are tough. And on the flip side of that, you can't quit when you're up, when you're winning. You've got to play 4 straight quarters of mental tough football and play by play kind of situation. You can't get high when it's high. You can't get low when it's low. You got to play through that. And I think that's been our whole talk. We've got to be mentally tough. We've had a good off season. We've had guys that have put a lot of work in, but all that stuff doesn't matter if you quit the second things get tough. Then you just waste your off season. So that's been our thing. Do better, get tougher. We talk about grit. That's one of our main things. We don't say it all the time, but we know that's what we're talking about, grit. You got to fight through stuff. We're a program that's going to be built on grit, and I think they understand what that looks like now. They've seen what happens. You look at last year, our second quarters in a couple games were bad. We were in tight ball games early. We quit. We can't do that. Give yourself a chance in third and fourth quarter. Who knows what's going to happen?
We'll take our very last commercial break. When we get back, we'll have your Apex Bail Bonds Crime Report.
Frustrated by that crack in your windshield? At Daniels Auto Glass, we don't just fix glass, we restore your peace of mind. Our certified technicians use top-grade materials and precision techniques to repair or replace any auto glass damage. Need us to come to you? Our mobile service brings our expertise right to your home or office. Don't let that chip become a crack or that crack become a bigger problem. We are ready to serve you. Daniels Auto Glass, clear views ahead, peace of mind guaranteed.
When you need help on the road, trust the name that's always there. Harbor Towing and Recovery, located at 6010 Greensboro Road in Ridgeway, Virginia. We're certified, licensed, and insured, ready to serve you any time of day or night. Whether it's tires, brakes, or engine repair, we've got you covered. Call 276-632-2580, and remember, in a roadside emergency, tell the police to call Harbor Towing and Recovery, a name you can trust.
Blue Ridge Aquaculture is hiring both full-time and part-time drivers. Home every other night. CDL, Class A, and 2 years of experience required. Excellent benefit package including medical, dental, vision, life, short-term disability, and long-term disability, and 401k. Apply online at www.blueridgeaquaculture.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Matilda at Maddie B's, and I invite you to come join us and shop with us. We have gifts, we have apparel, we have treasures for yourselves. It truly is a joyous place here, and we invite you.